Welcome back, guys. Welcome back to another day on the water. And yep, you see it. We're going on the big hydro and we're going off a Haulover. And yep, look up in the sky. It's great. But you know me, I don't trust the Miami weather. And until it rains, I'm not stopping. So we're going and you guys are going. So let's go with the show. En el agua. And today we got a special guest. My good friend Angel, he's joining us for the ride with his family. And he's coming on his Air Sea Fox, and you're gonna find out why later on in the video. What's up, party people?
Yeah.
Been a long time.
I know, long time with the water.
Yeah. What's up, Pam? And now I'm gonna join my crew to launch off. And once again, it's always a great pleasure meeting the people that watch the channel on the water, or on the street, or even in the stores. Thank you guys for watching and sharing the videos with your family and friends. And remember, you can always follow us on Instagram and Facebook for the daily posts. And in case you guys haven't noticed, yep, we got a missing crew member. The pretty lady's not coming today. She had something to do with her sister, so I took the kids and went on the boat. And look at that, it's 9:45 and we're in the water already. No wonder why. But right now we're cruising by the sandbar. That's why it's not that many people there, because we're early on the water. But we're not gonna stop here. We're gonna keep going because we're planning to go to a place that we haven't visited in a while, and I think it's time to go back and see how things are doing. But I'm a little worried because the wind is blowing 13 to 15 knots and we're planning to travel down south outside, so I'm a little worried that the ride is gonna be a little bumpy. So I think we're gonna go ahead and peek our nose out the inlet and see how it is. I mean, we could take the intercoastal because it looks fine, but the ride is longer and we kind of want to make it there before 12 o'clock. And you guys already know that I've been through Haulover Inlet many times, and most of the time we get pretty lucky. But today, I don't know how lucky I feel because the wind is blowing pretty hard and it's coming out of the east. Now that could be a problem, plus the tides. So I don't know what to expect. And my worries is not really about my boat. My worries about Angel's boat, because it could get pretty bumpy and it's a long ride down south that could get uncomfortable. Just like I suspected, it is pretty bumpy. I mean, the hydro can handle it, but the ride is not going to be as comfortable, especially if you're going to travel more than 10 miles. And if you're coming out and you're facing the same conditions, it's a little trick that I like to do. Speed up a little bit, trim your motor up to keep the bow up, so you break the wave, you're going to cruise right through. You see, we made it through, but Angel, on the other hand, is having a bumpy ride, and definitely no one's body could handle this more than 5 minutes before you start feeling the pain. And this is why I call Angel's boat Air Sea Fox, because he caught a lot of air, and they're enjoying it because they think it's fun. But I don't know how long they're gonna last before they turn around, so I slowed down and waited up for them. And here it is, Air Sea Fox. So I guess there goes that idea. I'm going fast down south. We're gonna have to come in and ride with the intercoastal. And in case you're wondering, sometimes the waves here get between 6 feet to 8 feet. So definitely you have to be careful coming in and out. Right there, right there. So the same way we came out, we're going right back in. Remember, trim up a little bit, keep a little bit of gas, and keep your bow up so the waves don't come in through the front. And if by any chance you get hit with a big wave, just accelerate a little more to keep the bow up, and then keep your eyes open for the next incoming wave. And this is something I could do with no problem with the Hydro Sport. But with the Island Hopper, it's a different story because the bow is very low. And I wouldn't recommend any boat under 24 feet to come out on a day like this through the cut. And just like that, we made it back in. And now we're gonna head back by the sandbar and start heading south through the intercoastal. And we wanted to go through the outside to save time, but it ended up wasting time because we went in and out, and now we have to go through the intercoastal. But it's okay, just pick up where you left off and keep going. And the good thing about the intercoastal is you get to enjoy a smooth, soft ride and the boats going by and the beautiful houses on the bay. And remember guys, if you're planning to visit Haulover Sandbar, the whole sandbar and surrounding areas, everything is idle zone. So make sure to stay in the channel and read all the signs before you start speeding up. But now we're in the channel and heading down south to our destination. Now the question is this, we're planning to go a little bit offshore, that I'm hoping down there in the open bay area the waves are a little bit less, so we have to wait and see when we get there. And can you believe this? My kids like to jam to old school freestyle and hip hop, just like me. And like you can see, the day started bumpy, but now it's pretty flat and smooth all the way down south. And look at that, once you see the beautiful skyline, you know you're getting closer to downtown Miami. And we have reached Venetian Causeway. Now I got lucky that the drawbridge started to open up as soon as I arrived. If not, I would have had to wait because I don't fit under this one. And if I remember correctly, I think the bridge clearance is 8 feet and I need 11. And just like that, we cruised right through and feeling like the Titanic right now, hanging out at the bow. And now we're cruising by Monument Island, where usually there's a lot of jet skiers and boaters that like to hang around this area. But we didn't stop, we kept going and working our way down south. But we're not gonna go out through Port of Miami because I figure the inlet, it must be just like Haulover, pretty rough. We hanged a right and we headed through the Port of Miami. And so far so good, still gray skies but no rain, so feeling pretty lucky. And right next to the port is beautiful downtown Miami, that if you guys saw my Miami River video, you seen we drove a little closer, but not this time. This time we're just gonna pass by and keep heading down south. And we have reached Rickenbacker Causeway. This is the bridge that ties downtown Miami to Key Biscayne. And if you guys have come and visit the Miami Boat Show, you've been on this bridge already. I guess someone is on hot pursuit or answering a call. But not for us. We're gonna keep going down south and cut through Stiltsville and start heading outside. And we did this because there's more flats here, so we figured the flats help break down the big waves, making it less rough outside. But we haven't got there yet. We're still cruising through Stiltsville. That's why you see all the unique houses out in the middle of the water. Now this is really cool and nice to see a nice catamaran flying by us. Now the question was, why did he turn around? But you know, these guys here are taking advantage of a windy day and enjoying themselves doing some kite surfing. Now this seems pretty fun. What do you think? And we have reached the outside open water, and I didn't want to see what I saw. Yep, it's really rough down here too.
I think it might be too lumpy. Wait up for him. You're not gonna stop. Yeah, I think it's too lumpy. Alright. Yeah, it's really bad.
Well guys, we're only about a mile away from Bowie Rock. It's a beautiful place to go snorkeling, but the ride was too rough. Plus, imagine being anchored in these conditions. So we decided to turn around and find another place to hang out around the Bay Area because the conditions are a lot better and smoother. And we needed to find a spot where to catch lunch.
Did he film the video? No, he deleted his account. He did?
Well, and at least this time we got pretty lucky. We found a perfect spot near the channel that was pretty flat. I mean, a little windy, but flat. So we anchored up and wrapped up together and started up the barbecue. That it seems like everyone's waiting around for some food. And definitely, if you're gonna barbecue in the water, you can't forget. What time is it? Yep, sausage time. And chicken. That it smelled good and it looked good. But you know what didn't look good? The rain that caught us anchored up. But it's okay. We'll sit here and let it go by. And if you guys been watching my channel for a while now, you know that Miami weather only lasts us for a few minutes. So it cleared up and we kept on going with our wet barbecue. And you know that rough water, bad weather, and rain is not gonna stop us from having fun in the sun, especially when it's lunchtime. Well, now that we ate lunch, the energy level is high and it's time to have some fun in the water. Wait. I have to see this again. What happened here? Well, we're gonna call this the Angel Signature Backflip. I guess Angel wasn't the only one with a bad backflip. Well, that was pretty fun, doing some front and back flips, good ones and bad ones. But now it cleared up even more, so we decided to pick up anchor and start heading back. Well, I'm gonna tell you guys, today's plan was supposed to go and hang out at Bobby Rock and go snorkeling, because over there's a reef and it's beautiful. And the good thing is only about 20 to 25 feet deep, and the water most of the time is crystal clear, so that makes it ideal for a beautiful snorkeling spot. And if you guys want to check out a video I did there a few years ago, I'm gonna leave the link on the description below. But I guess Mother Nature had other plans for us, because she wouldn't let us because it was too choppy. So we decided to hang out here on the bay. Now we got some good lunch and we had a little bit of fun in the water. Like I always say, you cannot beat Mother Nature. You can only do is adjust your plan to her day and make the best of it, like we did. But now we're gonna start heading back up north to Haulover Sandbar. But you guys are gonna have to tune in for the next video where we hang out at the bar pretty late, but there was still plenty of people there having fun in the late sun. And remember, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe and turn on all notifications, like that you won't miss any more videos in the future.